blossoming and the fading, every color, every sound, every place is holy ground. Oh, every living thing, can you hear it laugh? Can you hear it sing? By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. The fire in my heart, my soul flame burning, is the fire in your heart, your soul flame burning. We are spirit burning bright by the light of day. In the dark of night we are shining like the sun and like the moon, like the Holy One. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath.
And my pronouns, excuse me, are she and her. Welcome to the Unitarian Society of New Haven on this ancestral lands of the Quinnipiac people. In making this land acknowledgement, we affirm the sovereignty of all Indigenous peoples. We are a diverse community, gathered in love and committed to justice. Whoever you are, whomever you love, you are welcome here. What touches one of us affects us all. We are one. And we have come together tonight to support Bo and their family as they begin their journey to Atlanta tomorrow morning.
Hi, I'm Becky Sandman, also on the Social Justice Council, and my pronouns are she, her. For the chalice lighting today, I'm reading the words of Lindsay Bates, "To face the world's shadows." To face the world's shadows, a chalice of light. To face the world's coldness, a chalice of warmth. To face the world's terrors, a chalice of courage. To face the world's turmoil, a chalice of peace. May its glow fill our spirits, our hearts, and our lives.
This reading is from Robert F. Kennedy. It is from numberless diverse acts of courage and belief that human history is shaped. Each time a person stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, they send forth a tiny ripple of hope. And crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which, can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance.
Let us please rise in body, rise in spirit, rise in voice, and sing together. We're going to keep on moving forward. As you get a tune, please sing along. Gonna keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Never turning back. Never turning back. Keep on moving proudly. Keep on moving proudly. Keep on moving proudly. Keep on moving proudly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Add some harmonies. Gonna keep on singing loudly. Keep on singing loudly. Keep on singing loudly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Loving boldly. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Keep on loving boldly. Keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Reach across our borders. Gonna reach across our borders. Gonna reach across those borders. Reach across those borders. Never turning back. Never turning back. And the occupations. We're gonna end the occupations. End the occupations. Gonna end the occupations. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna stop these wars together. Stop these wars together. Stop these wars together. Never turning back. Never turning back. We're gonna keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Never turning back. Never turning back.
First things first. Bo, this community is here for you and your family. We stand with and for you and beside you, and this will not change. There is a certain weight of history and everything that's happening now to you and to so many others. And we bear witness to that tonight as well. This is called a service of solidarity. It could be called a service of support. And I reflected that that's just SOS. SOS. And that's why we're gathered. This morning I attended the naturalization service for my son-in-law, and the judge, who was before more than 100 citizens from 51 countries, reminded all of us that FDR once said, "Always remember, we are a nation of immigrants and revolutionaries." And those new citizens heard those words. And we have heard those words. Because protest, honest, sincere, and I would suggest ultimately patriotic and sane protest, is just a part of our DNA. It makes us who we are. And to attempt to stamp it out is to deny all that we could be. To attempt to stamp out environmental justice is more than just the erasure of our liberties. It is very much the taking away of our lives and our breath, and our children and grandchildren's breath. That's what's at stake here. We've encountered and envisioned this service in so many different ways over the last weeks. And there were other times scheduled, but it always sort of wanted to revert back to Vespers, to this time, what our ancestors called the thin line between life and death and between dusk and darkness. And sometimes I think that's exactly where our whole country is right now. And that's why Vespers feels really important. There's a story from our old tradition that says that Thoreau went to jail because he wouldn't pay his poll tax in protest for the Mexican War. And so Emerson went to visit his friend and said, "Henry, what are you doing in prison?" And he replied, "Walter, what are you doing out there?" SOS. Vespers is also called the evening sacrifice, or lucernarium, which means lamp lighting time. That was an early name for Vespers. And what do you do when you light a lamp? Some people stand up and do that for all of us, to lead us into the darkness to face our fears, and if they are especially bold, to lead us out of the darkness and back into the light. The Vespers, evening, the thin line between dusk and dark. From the ancient Psalms, "Let my prayer be set forth in your sight as incense. The lifting up of my hands is the evening sacrifice." And as this service will conclude, we will hold up a light. But it's more than symbolism. It is literally the evening sacrifice we all need to make. And that's why we stand with you, Bo. That's why we're here tonight. That's why we're here for the long haul. Your community cares deeply for you. And we love you. Sonny?
In a Whirlwind by Stephen Schick. Spirit of life, God of love, at times we are caught in a whirlwind. Its force overwhelms us, threatening to lift us off the ground of our very being. As it churns up all that we thought was well-rooted, we begin to whirl frantically in meaningless motion. Then clinging and grasping for some certainty to hold on to, we grow weary with despair. Frightened, we watch as everything familiar is blown away and our dearest hopes vanish. When will the destruction stop? When will the winds calm? The answers escape us. Spirit of our longing hearts, grant us the wisdom to find the quiet center within us. When the storms rage, lead us inward to find the peace that passes all understanding. And when we find that place of quiet strength, let us be a comfort to others who are also caught in the whirlwinds of their lives. And I invite us now to take a moment of silence to find that quiet center within us and reflect on these words. And now I invite Jackie Trimble Shapiro to come lead us in deep peace.
And you have the lyrics on one of the sheets. Deep Peace by Sarah Thompson, who's the voice we heard, the woman who sang by breath. Oh, people can't hear me, sorry. This is by Sarah Thompson, who is the woman who was singing by breath when we got settled in. And we'll go through it 3 times, so just join in when you feel like it. Deep peace of the rolling waves to you, deep peace of the silent star, deep peace of the blowing air to you, deep peace of the quiet earth. Let peace, let peace, let peace fill your soul. May peace, may peace, may peace keep you whole. Deep peace of the rolling waves to you, deep peace of the silent star, deep peace of the blowing air to you, deep peace of the quiet earth. Let peace, let peace, let peace fill your soul. May peace, may peace, may peace keep you whole. Deep peace of the rolling waves to you, deep peace of the silent star, deep peace of the blowing air to you, deep peace of the quiet earth. Let peace, let peace, let peace fill your soul. May peace, may peace, may peace keep you whole.
A reading from Cindy Terlazzo entitled With Love as My Guide. Amidst the swirl of life's challenges, fears, and even moments of crisis, I make time to gaze at the night sky to see the vastness there, and to remember that this moment in time is but a flicker, not an inconsequential flicker, for what I do and think now does matter. My work, though, is to let the debris of this world pass by while I anchor myself to what I know is true. love, kindness, compassion, and caring for this precious life, this precious planet, and all that calls this place home. This is my North Star. With love as my guide, how can I possibly go wrong? And now, Amy Bogush.
Thank you all for being here. It's just an immense gift that you're giving to our family, and I appreciate each and every one of you so much for being here with us tonight. Thank you. So the poem that I had chosen to read is May We Raise Children Who Love the Unloved Things. You've heard me read it before, some of you. May we raise children who love the unloved things, the dandelion, the worms, and spiderlings. Children who sense the rose needs the thorn and run into rain-swept days the same way they run towards the sun. And when they're grown and someone has to speak for those who have no voice, may they draw upon that wilder bond, those days of tending tender things, and be the ones. And I like this, but I feel like it puts a lot of responsibility on the kids. And then I found words by Bex Thomas that were inspired by more recent events in our world. And they reminded me that this is a shared responsibility for all of us. And so I'm going to read Bex's words as well, or my version of Bex's words. Years from now, when your child asks, or our children ask, "What did you do?" will you tell them, "I looked away, I ignored and distracted, changed the channel, scrolled past the video of the crying child, limbs crushed under rubble? It was too upsetting, the cause too complicated to understand." Or will you tell them, "I wrote, I marched, I listened, I heard, I helped, I called, I bore witness, used my power, used my privilege, I learned, I understood why the child was crying, limbs crushed under rubble."
You are invited to once again rise in body, rise in hope, rise in spirit. Let us sing hymn number 95, "There's More Love Somewhere." There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more hope somewhere. There is more peace somewhere. There is more peace somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more peace somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more joy somewhere.
And now we'll share Bo's poem, The Orange by Wendy Cope. At lunchtime, I bought a huge orange. The size of it made us all laugh. I peeled it and shared it with Robert and Dave. They got quarters and I got half. And that orange, it made me so happy, as ordinary things often do just lately. The shopping, a walk in the park. This peace and contentment, it's new. The rest of the day was quite easy. I did all the jobs on my list and enjoyed them and had some time over. I love you. I'm glad I exist.
I'm glad I came into this world by Marjorie Montgomery. I am glad I came into this world able to think and reason.
I am glad I came into this world able to feel pain and pleasure, sorrow and joy, anger and love.
I am glad I am able to heal, both physically and mentally, able to grow, to change.
I am glad I am able to respond to love, beauty, and truth, able to discern reality, face it, accept it.
I am glad I came into this world able to feel with others and to care for others.
I am glad I came into this world unique and singular.
I am glad I came into this world an unfinished creature moving towards completion.
I give thanks for the many gifts of life. I am glad I came into this world.
Meditation, breathing. We're going to ask the people on this side of the room, from the center aisle this way, provide us a drone and follow Jackie. She's going to invent a note out of somewhere. And the folks on this side are going to follow the top part with me. We'll sing it a few times through, and if anybody knows a higher part, feel free to add it in. So, you want to just give us a drone? We're going to say breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love.
Like that song, let us share a responsive reading. I read the first line and you respond in italic. In Troubled Times by Stephen Schick. It's on the back of the order of service. It's on the back of the order of service. From the loneliness of troubled times we come.
Discover that we are not alone.
Into the dwelling place of togetherness we come.
To collect remnants of hope.
From the fear that all is lost we come.
Discover what we take us.
Into the comfort of each other's arms we come.
To feel the strength that is yet not yet vanished.
From darkness we come.
To wait until our eyes begin to see.
Into the refuge of fading dreams we come.
Through illusions
From despair that walks alone, we come. Into the dwelling place of generations, we come.
Pledge allegiance to the end of peace and doing justice. So this song is a little bit of a call and a response, and then we sing a line together. So I'll sing it through one time, and then I'll ask you to join me. It goes like this. Courage, courage, my friend, you will not go alone. Try that line with me. You will not go alone. We will go with you, and sing your spirit home. Let's try that together. Courage, courage, my friend, we will not go alone. We will go with you, and sing your spirit home. Freedom, my friend, you will not go alone. We will go with you, and sing your spirit home. Justice, my friend, you will not go alone. We will go with you, and sing your spirit home.
We'd like to make this opportunity now for anyone who wants to share words of support for Bo or their family before they make their journey tomorrow. If you have something that you would like to share, we have a microphone. Just raise your hand. Does anyone have anything?
Other folks need it for you
Oh,
to be
sure.
heard.
Okay, sorry. Just, Bo or Emma, I have known you since you were a little child and have always admired your spirit, your sense of adventure, and just generally being around you has been so pleasant, coming over to our house for dinner, playing with Grace and Anna, playing with our dogs, and coming over and seeing you at your house. And I'm happy to be here to support you, and I would give anything to take this away from you. And I love you so much, and we're going to be with you for the whole ride.
Does anyone else have anything they want to share?
I'm one of Emma's grandmothers. I have 4 beautiful granddaughters. Emma is the oldest, and I always have said to her over the years that she's my number 1 granddaughter. And that doesn't mean she's any better or more loved than any of the others, but she's my first. So she is my number 1 granddaughter. And I've watched her grow up now for 25 years, and she has always brought a beautiful light to the world surrounding her. And I love her dearly. And I just want her to know that seeing all of these folks here tonight supporting her is very, very special. And she's a special young woman. And thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Are there other people who feel moved to speak?
Hi, I'm Melinda Tuhus. I was in Atlanta the same week you were there, Bo, and I saw with my own eyes the galloping fascism that is what is happening in Atlanta. And I just want to say I fully support you. We're with you and all the others who are experiencing this horrific crime. It's a crime against you all. And I hope to see the end of Cop City soon and a resurgence of, or a recognition of some of the amazing acts of courage that people have carried on in Atlanta from the time this fight started until right now, so. Thanks.
Is there anyone else? So, Bo, the one thing I would like to share with you is that there are congregations all over Connecticut that are also supporting you tonight, including the Meriden congregation in particular, and Westport. Also, Sanctuary Boston, which was organized specifically to speak to the worship needs of youth, as holding you in their hearts. I told them a couple weeks ago what was going on. And so the people in that congregation are also a part of this greater community. I want you to know that. Becky?
We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Namaste.
Vespers, the evening sacrifice, the lighting, lifting up our spirits and our hands. One light has gone out, but I invite you to extend your hands together and to offer for Bo this light. Spirit of life, please help us to remember that all the darkness in the world cannot snuff out the light of just one candle. Help us to keep lighting our little candles until a mighty torch of justice sweeps our nation and our world. Jackie?
Before we sing this last song, I also want to remind everybody that there are ways to keep on supporting Bo and keep on supporting the other 61 people. There is a Venmo account, and there's information on our bulletin board, or you can talk to Amy directly. Let's be generous in our spirit. Let's be generous in our song, but let's also be generous in practical support of Bo in these months to come.
Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. Where you go, I will go, beloved. Where you go, I will go. And your people are my people. Your people are mine. And your people are my people.
Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine.
Thank you all for coming, and we now invite you to join us in the reception in the social hall.